Amlitala deki Śrī Rama Gaurahari Mallara deshete aylayatha bhattahari. While visiting Kanyakumari, Śrī Caitanya came to Amlitala, where he saw the deity of Śrī Ramachandra. Thereafter he went to a place known as Mallara Desha, where a community of Bhattaharis lived. North of Mallara Desha is South Kannada. To the east is Coorg and Mysore. To the south is Cochin and the west is Arabian Sea. As far as Bhattaharis are concerned, they are a nomadic community. They camp wherever they like and have no fixed place of residence. Outwardly, they take up the dress of a sannyasi, but their real business is stealing and cheating. They allure peoples to supply women for their camp and they cheat many women and keep them in their community. In this way, they increase their population. In Bengal also, there is a similar community. Actually, all over the world, there are nomadic communities whose business is simply to allure, cheat and steal innocent people. So this one kind of community called Bhattaharis. See. Tamala kartika dekhi aila veta pani Raghunatha dekhi tahan vanchila rajani. After visiting the Mallara Desha, Chaitanya Mahāprabhu went to Tamala Kartika and then to Vetapani. There he saw the temple of Raghunatha, Lord Ramachandra and Parsanai. Tamala Kartika is a 44 miles south of Tirunelveli and 2 miles south of Amaravalli mountain. It is located within jurisdiction of Tovalai. At Tamala Kartika is a temple of Subramanya or Lord Kartika, the son of Lord Shiva. Vetapani or Vetapani is the north of Kaila in the Trivandrum district. It is also known as Bhutapandi and is within the jurisdiction of Tobala district. It is understood that formerly there was a deity of Lord Ramachandra there. Later the deity was replaced with the deity of Lord Shiva known as Rameshwara or Bhutanatha. Gosaiya Sangera He Krishna Dasa Brahmana Bhattahari Sahataha Ailadarshana. Śrī Caitanya was accompanied by servant Krishna Dasa. He was a Brahmana, but he met with the Bhattaharis there. Sri Dhana Dekha Tanra Lobha Jana Maila Arya Sarla Vipreda Buddhi Nashaha Kaila. When the woman Bhattaharis allured the Brahmana Krishna Dasa, with the woman, the Bhattaharis allured the Brahmana Krishna Dasa, who was simple and gentle. By virtue of their bad association, they polluted his intelligence. He was a simple Brahmana, but he got spoiled. Whenever he got time, he was with them, and they trapped him. Prate uthaila vipra bhattahari ghare taharudesha prabhu aila satavare. Allured by the Bhattaharis, Krishnadasa went to their place early in the morning. The Lord also went there very quickly just to find him out. Ashiya kahena sava bhattahari gane amara brahana tumi rakha ki karane. Upon reaching the community, Śrī Caitanya asked the Bhattaharis, why are you keeping my Brahmana assistant? Ami ha sannyasi dekha tumi ha sannyasi Mora dukkha deha tumara nyaya nahi vasi. I am in the renounced order of life and so are you. Yet you are purposely giving me pain. I do not see any good logic in this. So Chaitanya was saying, you are also in sannyasi. They were only sannyasi dress basically, they were not sannyasis. Shuna sabba bhattahari uthe astralana Mari vare aila sabe chari di kedara. Upon seeing Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu, all the Bhattaharis came running from all sides with weapons in the hand, desiring to hurt the Lord. Tara sratara ange padeha aite khanda khanda haila Bhattahari palachari vite. However, their weapons fell from their hands and struck their own bodies, and some of the Bhattaharis were thus cut to pieces, the others ran away in the four directions. So some mystic thing happened. They came with the weapons to attack Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But their own weapons cut them to pieces. Without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touching hands, because he did not touch weapons in this avatar. Samadhutate. Patahari ghare moha uttila krandana keshadhari vipralana karina gamana. While there was much rolling and crying at Bhattahari community, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu grabbed Krishna by hair and took him away. Where are you going? He dragged him back. Maybe by Shikha. Seidina chali aila paya Shrine tire snanakari gela Ādi-keśava mandire. That very night, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu and his assistant Krishnadasa arrived at the bank of the Vais river. They took their bath and then went to see the temple of Ādi-keśava. Keśava dekhiya preva avishta haila nata nati stuti nitya gita bahuta karila. When the Lord saw the Ādi-keśava temple, he was immediately overwhelmed with ecstasy. Offering various obeisances and prayers, he chanted and danced. Prema dekhi loka haila maha chamatkara sarva loka kaila prabhura parama satkara. All the people, they were greatly astonished to see the ecstatic pastimes of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu. They all received the Lord very well. In fact, many places Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Padachinna were taken. Tirupati it is there, Srirangam it is there. When he came, they took his pada, and still they have. Mahavata jana sata goshi kaila Brahma-sam hitā punti tahana baila. In the temple of Ādi-keśava, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu discussed spiritual matters among highly advanced devotees. While there, he found a chapter of the Brahma-sam. Punti pana prabhura haila ananda apara kampashu sveda stamba pulaka vikara. Śrī Caitanya was greatly happy to find the chapter of that scripture as symptoms of ecstatic transformation, trembling, tears, perspiration, trance and jubilation manifested in his body. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshur-militam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namah. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashadadeshikani Guru Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Guru Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now reading Brahma-samhita is in ecstasy. And when we read, it's all based on consciousness. Consciousness improves, we can relish the scriptures in the proper way it is. Now let us read about Brahma-samhita. We did study of Brahma-samhita some time ago. Now what is this book? Siddhanta Shastra Nahi Brahma-samhitya Rer Sama Govinda Mahima Jnanera Parama Karana Alpakshare Kahe Siddhanta Apara Sakala Vaishnava Shastra Madhya Atisara. This is there in the back of Brahma-samhita, this shloka. There is no scripture equal to Brahma-samhita as far as final spiritual conclusion is concerned. Indeed, that scripture is the supreme revelation of the glories of Lord Govinda, for it reveals the topmost knowledge about him. Since all conclusions are briefly mentioned in the Brahma-samhita, it is essential among all the Vaishnava scriptures. Very important scripture. Very clearly identifies Krishna superior to Narayana, which is so many people are confused. Brahma-samhita speaks it. Brahma-samhita has everybody who is Shiva, who is Durga, who is Ganesha. In fact, every Hindu should read it. But they are so confused about these things. Brahma-samhita has very clear position of every personality. It's a beautiful scripture. The Brahma-samhita is a very important scripture. Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu acquired the 5th chapter from the Ādi-keśava temple. Prabhupada has kept that book. His Guru's commentary on that is kept in our book. So what we have is only the 5th chapter. The rest is not available. In the 5th chapter, the philosophical conclusion of Achinta Bheda Abhed Tattva, the simultaneous oneness and difference, is presented. Now what happened? Madhya taught Dvaita at that time because it was needed. And because too much Shankara Advaita was there. So now Bhinna, there is difference between Jiva and the Lord. But what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu presented is not Dvaita, he presented Achinta Bheda Veda. Not only we are different, there is an intimate relationship between me and the Lord. Achintya. But now, he has to give somebody may question, how can he supersede his Guru? Because Madhvacharya is his Guru's Guru. But Madhvacharya's Guru is Vedavyasa. Whose Guru is? Narada, whose Guru is Brahma. Brahma gave Brahma-Samhita, which has Achinta Veda Veda. Madhvacharya's superior Guru has talked about Achinta Veda Veda, which is there in Bhagavatam also, Achinta Veda Veda Tattva, and it is there in Brahma-Samhita also. Okay, so that is, technically somebody may say, so we have explanation. The chapter also presents methods of devotion service. The 18-syllable Vedic hymn, discourses on the soul, the super soul, the fruitive activity, the explanation of the Kama Gayatri, Kama Bija, and the original Mahavishnu, and a detailed description of the spiritual world, specifically Goloka Vrindavan. Brahma-Samhita also explains the demigod Ganesha, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, origin of the Gayatri Mantra. Each is on one shloka. The form of Govinda and his transcendental position in the whole. The living entity, the highest whole, the goddess Durga, the meaning of austerity, the 5 gross elements, love of God, impersonal Brahman, the initiation of Lord Brahma, and the vision of the transcendent love, enabling one to see the Lord. The steps of devotion service are also explained. The mind, Yoga Nidra, the goddess of fortune, devotion service, and spontaneous ecstasy, incarnation, beginning with Lord Ramachandra, deities, conditioned soul, and his duty, the truth about Lord Vishnu, prayers, Vedic hymns, Lord Shiva, the Vedic literature, personalism, impersonalism, good behavior, and many other subjects are also discussed. There is also a discussion of the Son of the Universe and form of the Lord. All the subjects are conclusively explained in a nutshell in the Brahma-sam. Everything there is one shloka. It's like a thesis of Brahma, PhD thesis of Brahma, everything is there. Conclusions. Bahu yatna se punti nila lekaya ananta padmanama aila harshitaya. Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu copied the Brahma-Samhita and afterward with great pleasure went to the place known as Ananta Padmanabha. Concerning Ananta Padmanabha, one should refer to Madhya chapter 1. Another temple. Now which he was in Ādi-keśava temple. Next Ananta Padmanabha, where they found that $40 billion. Not 1 or 2. Some 2 lakh crores already. That's true. Dhanai. Got that? Ananta Padmanabha temple. Trivandrum. That's true. Dīnādvai Padmanabhera Kaila Dharashara Ananda Dekhi Aila Śrī Janardhana. Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu remained for 2 or 3 days at Ananda Padmanabha and visited the temple there. Then in great ecstasy went to see the temple of Śrī Janardhana. That is how we should see temples. They go a 5 minute here, 5 minute here. What is the use? Better than stay on. No need to run around. Go temple. And previously, another beautiful thing is every temple there will be so nice Vaishnavas. Yeah, he was there in the previous temple, Ādi-keśava temple. There was a very nice devotees, they were discussing Brahma-Samhita. Today what? Hey, 50 rupees kodi, 100 rupees kodi, that's all. Jnana illa. Because that is where, see, the point is, the whole Hindu Dharma is destroyed because nobody is hearing and nobody is speaking. Now how we will advance that? Correct? Unless we hear, we will not learn anything. Nobody is hearing anything. They think I go to temple, but everywhere there should be arrangement for Gita, Bhagavad, Katha. So people hear. And when people hear, what will happen? They will learn something. And then whole society will change. There is no shortage of temples in India actually. Crores of temples are there. But there is no pravachan going on. Correct? Only Archana and Dud Kodi, that's all. Prabhupada used to say, they have become joint mess, that's all. No, should not. And then with a great ecstasy, he went to see the temple of Janardhana. The temple of Śrī Janardhana is situated 26 miles north of Trivandrum, near Varkala railway station. Dinadu itaha kari kirtana nartana payasvini ashiyadeke shankara narayana. You also feel like going all these places, but some seva to finish. Now, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu chanted and danced Śrī Janardhana for 2 days. He then went to the bank of the Payasvini river and visited the temple of Shankara Narayana. Shringeri mate aila Shankaracharya sthane Masya tirtha deki kaila tunga bhadraya sthane. Then he saw the monastery of Shringeri Mata, the abode of Acharya Shankara. He went there also. He then visited Masya Tirtha, place of pilgrimage, and then took bath in the river Tungabhadra. Now there is a knowledge about Shankaracharya. Okay, I can stop it. Tomorrow we'll go to this Udupi. It's a huge parampara there. At least I will read one or two paragraphs. The monastery known as Shringeri Mata is situated in the state of Karnataka, in the district of Shimoga. This monastery is located on the left bank of a river Tungabhadra, 7 miles south of Hariharapura. The real name of the place is Shringagiri or Shringaveda Puri, and it is the headquarters of Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya had 4 principal disciples, and he established 4 centers under their management. In North India, Badrikasham, same place, where all this flood happened, no? Correct? Badrikasham was also affected. What are the places affected? What is the place? Not Badrikasham, not Badrikasham. Badrikasham is not affected. Not. But there also in one temple he had established. Anyway. What the Char Dham, what is the name of that place? Where the flood happened? Badrinath and Kedarnath. There one temple of Shankaracharya, I made one temple that is there. His deity is also there, Shankaracharya's deity. They made his place of stay. At Purushottama or the Bhogavardhana or Govardhana monastery were established. Purushottama in Jagannath Puri. He had one monastery. In Dwarka, even now that monastery is the chief. Means they are the ones who decide everything. They are considered the chiefs. In Dwarka, the Sharda monastery was established. That is in Dwarka. The 4 ends he made 4. And the 4th monastery established in South India known as Shringeri Mata. See, it had a great role. Shankaracharya came to eliminate Buddhism. Therefore, he has a great role. He brought the Sanatana Dharma back. Buddha is the Lord himself. He had to bring his thesis because people became so sinful and corrupt. So, what Buddha taught is called Upadharma or Chaladharma. Upadharma, in the sense, it is only some basic moral codes. And Chaladharma, why? Because he finally tricked people. He never talked about God, but the disciples worship him like God. So without their knowledge, they are worshipping God because he is God. He had a trick. And he cheated them, tricked them to worship. And then there is Shankaracharya came because then Buddhism was like, we have a new version of it. It is outdated. Now it was not needed. Now people could be given. Shankaracharya gave the Sanatana Dharma back. The Buddha said, Nindasi, I don't want your Vedas. Because they were misusing the Vedas. Then once they were reformed and became pious, gentle people to some level, Ahimsa, Paramdharma. Then Shankaracharya came now next lesson. First class, then second class. He taught them about the soul. So in that sense. So he had, therefore, imagine all over India, 4 centers, his chief disciples there, and Buddhism was wiped out of India. Not ordinary, extraordinary work. So just like it is predicted, already in the scripture Shankaracharya do this work and he did the work. Buddhism was eliminated by him. The same way it is predicted that Krishna consciousness spread all over the world, it will happen. And Prabhupada put the centers everywhere, it will spread and everybody will become Krishna. Spread it. Even now Shankaracharya is considered the highest. Okay? Is considered the highest post. Correct? Highest post. Over at Shringeri Mata, he is considered the chief. True? Highest respect is given to him, I think, even in India, even now. Traditionally, still. We are not. Public gives him the highest respect. But there was a time when the devotees came from America, they straight away went there, who came to South India. And they debated with him and defeated him in public. And they are so American disciples, don't even know enough shlokas. They defeated him in public and he was no answers remaining. That is there in the Achyutananda and all who came to South India. You read about that? The straight went there. Correct. Like that time, like Chakravarti. What? They went and what? They know Sanskrit little. These people are very nicely learned Sanskrit. And they stumped him, clean boulder. Anyway. But anyway, we Prabhupada said we respect them because since they follow some principles and they at least renounce the word that we accept. But it is true, we want also the latest version. Why? It's like the Android, there are so many versions. And people use old versions. So why not take the latest version? Same, why not use the... And the latest version is also the eternal version. And that is in Bhagavatam and that is in Brahma-sam. They all the eight, okay, this is known as... In the Sringeri Mata, the sannyasis assume the designation Saraswati, Bharati and Puri. They are all eikandated sannyasis distinguished from the Vaishnava sannyasis, or known as Tridanda sannyasis. The Sringeri Mata is situated in South India, in a portion of the country known as Andhra, Dravida, Karnataka and Kerala. This is one, South India, which is basically these places. The community called the Bhurivara, or the dynasty of the is called Bhuvaha. The community there is called Bhurivara, the dynasty is called Bhuvaha. The place is called Rameshwara, and the slogan is Aham Brahmasam. That is the main slogan. The deity is called Lord Varaha, and the energetic power is Kamakshi. Acharya is Hasta Malaka, and the brahmachari assistant of the sannyasi is known as Chaitanya. The place of the pilgrimage is called Tungabhadra, and the subject of Vedic study is Yajurveda. So everywhere he has given something for them to study. The list of the disciplic succession of Shankaracharya is available, and the names of the Acharya or the dates of their accepting sannyasa according to the Shaka era, Shakabda are as follows. But approximate Christian era adds 79 years. Shankaracharya, that is Adi Shankara, the first person. He is in 622. So that means if he had 79 means he has come 711 AD. Suresh Acharya 630. Bodhanacharya 680. Jnanacharya 760. He has come the beginning of Kalina. Then Buddha came. Buddha has come before AD, no? He is in basic.
Yeah.
Oh. Buddhism is therefore older than Christianity. He has come after that. And before that, one of the Vaishnava Acharyas has come. There's 4 Vaishnava Acharyas. Some of them will come before that. Some brothers were there, but this prominent Acharya had already come. So Vaishnava also, because they had sannyasa, all these things were already there. And now, Jnanagi Acharya, Simhagri Acharya, Ishvara Tirtha, Narsimha Tirtha, Vidya Tirtha, Vidya Shankara, Ādi-keśava Tirtha, Vidyaranya Bharati, Chandrasekhara Bharati, Narsimha Bharati, Purushottama Bharati, Shankarananda, Chandrasekhara Bharati, Narsimha Bharati, Purushottama Bharati, Ramachandra Bharati, Narsimha Bharati. Again, so many people are Narsimha Bharati. 3 names they have taken. Again, Narsimha Bharati, Abhinava Narsimha Bharati, Sachidananda Bharati. Again, Narsimha Bharati, Sachidananda Bharati, Abhinava Sachidananda Bharati, Narsimha Bharati again, Sachidananda Bharati, Abhinava Sachidananda Bharati, Narsimha Bharati, Sachidananda Shiva, Sachidananda Shiva Abhinava Vidya Narsimha Bharati. Regarding Shankaracharya, they understood that he is born in the year 608 of the Shakabda era, in the month of Vaishakha on the 3rd day of the waxing moon, in a place in South India known as Kalani. His father's name was Shivaguru, and he lost his father at an early age. But Shankaracharya was only 8-year-old. He completed his study of all the scriptures and took sannyasa from Govinda, Shiva himself. In 8 years he studied. Now 8 years means 3rd class. The children, they come, what they have studied, what gravity they have, yes, everything is there. And he took sannyas from Govinda, who was residing on the bank of Narmada. After accepting sannyasa, Shankaracharya stayed with the spiritual master of some days. Then he took his permission to go to the Varanasi, and from there he went to Badrikashram, where he stayed until his 12th year. While there he wrote a commentary on the Brahma-sutra. Till 12 years of age he has finished commentary on Brahma-sutra. That is his Bhashya, Shāstrika Bhashya. As well as on the 10 Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita. He is in a hurry. Oh, fun. He also wrote Sanatas, Sanjatiya, and a commentary on the Narsimha Tatani. Among his many disciples, his 4 chief disciples are called Padmapada, Sureshwara, Hasta, Madaka, and Tratoka. After departing from Varanasi, Shankaracharya went to Prayaga, where he met a great learned scholar called Kumaralika Bhatta. Shankaracharya wanted to discuss the authority of the scripture, but Kumaralika Bhatta, being on the deathbed, sent to the disciples called Mandana in the city of Maheshwari. It was there Shankaracharya defeated Mandana Mishra in a discussion of the Shastra. Mandana had a wife named Saraswati or Ubhaya Bharati, who served as a mediator between Shankaracharya and her husband. It says she wanted to discuss erotic principle and amorous love with Shankaracharya. But Shankaracharya had been a brahmachari since his birth and therefore had no experience in amorous love. He took a month's leave from Ubhaya Bharati and by his mystic power entered the body of a queen who had just died. It's extraordinary. In this way, Shankaracharya experienced the erotic principle. After attaining the experience, he went to discuss the erotic principle of Ubhaya Bharati. But without hearing his discussion, she blessed him and assured the continued existence of Sringeri Matha. He then took leave of the material life. She then took leave of the material life. Afterwards, Mandana Mishra took the order of sannyasa from Shankaracharya and became known as Sureshwara. Shankaracharya defeated many scholars throughout India and converted them to his Mayavada philosophy. He left the material body at the age of 33. He lived only 33 years. That's why he was in a hurry. Chaitanya Mahāprabhu also lived in this world only for 48 years. So age is not everything. The work is. Imagine 33 years. He gave a philosophy which is to this day every person knows. Changed the face of India. 33 years. And 8 years he is taking sannyasa. At 11, 12 years he is writing all bhashyas. 12 years means 7th class. What a bhashya they will write. As far as Madhya Tirtha is concerned, it is supposedly situated beside the ocean in the district of Madhya. Now he is coming to Udupi, that we will go tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada ki, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu ki.